In a world where football's heartbeat never stops, where one name whispered in the corridors of power can shift the balance of a season, we look not only to the future, but to those who've defined the past. And once again, the spotlight turns to a legend, a titan who shaped eras with every step, every goal, every defiance of age and doubt. Cristiano Ronaldo. The man who once ruled Europe now stands beneath the desert sun of Saudi Arabia, still driven, still sculpted in ambition. But even giants must one day feel time's breath upon their shoulders. It's almost decided that I will not take part in the FIFA Club World Cup, Ronaldo confided, not with regret, but with clarity. Despite receiving many invitations and proposals, there have been talks, contacts, but you have to think about short, medium, and long term. It wasn't just a rejection of a tournament, it was a moment of reflection, a whisper from a warrior who knows the battlefield is changing. He's not walking away, but he's choosing his wars more carefully. Then, in the stillness between press conferences and performances, came a rare opening, a glimpse into the man behind the machine. My mentality is to live day by day, Ronaldo said, his voice measured, his eyes fixed on a horizon known only to him. I don't have many more years to play, but I'm enjoying the moment. There's no day decided for my retirement. I feel happy. I'm here to enjoy and keep going until the day I no longer like this. It was not a goodbye. It was a promise to himself. And in that same breath, Ronaldo did something else. He looked ahead, to the next generation. And with the wisdom of a veteran, he cast his gaze on the bright flame rising in Catalonia. Lamine Yamal, he said softly, is doing very well. He's taking advantage of his talent. Let the kid grow. But then came a caution. The kind that can only come from someone who has carried the weight of expectation longer than most players have even lived. Don't put too much pressure on him. Let him be and grow well. Take the pressure off. He has no shortage of talent. In the words of Cristiano, there was something powerful. A torch passed, not in ceremony, but in quiet respect. As Ronaldo's chapter evolves, others begin to write their own. And today, as Fabrizio Romano reported, one such name has made his leap. Luis Henrique, the dynamic Brazilian talent from Marseille, has completed his move to Inter. The deal is official, confirmed. 25 million euros paid, not for potential, but for purpose. Inter sees something in Henrique, a spark that could reignite the Nerazzurri's ambitions. But as Milan celebrates, the fires burn even brighter in Barcelona. In the heart of Catalonia, a different move is already in motion. Not a whisper, but a statement. Barcelona are set to trigger the 25 million euro release clause for Joan Garcia. Not as a backup, not as a loan project, but as an immediate key player. The message is clear. The future cannot wait. Plans have shifted. Garcia will not be sent elsewhere to mature. Barca believe his time is now, and they are ready to act. Meanwhile, in Madrid, quiet confidence surrounds another negotiation, one that barely made headlines last season, but now shapes a club's stability. Atletico Madrid are pushing to keep Clément Lenglet. Talks with Barcelona are progressing. Not flashy, not dramatic, but these are the deals that define seasons. Continuity, cohesion. A defender who knows the system, the teammates, the demands. In London, storm clouds and silver linings gather in tandem. Tottenham Hotspur, still carving their path in the post-Kane era, are preparing to accelerate talks for a new manager. Their leading candidate, Thomas Frank, the man who built Brentford into a Premier League mainstay with style, steel, and smarts. Talks are expected to progress in the coming days, Spurs want clarity. They want control. But it hasn't all gone to plan. As Fabrizio Romano revealed, Roberto De Zerbi, long admired by the North London club, was approached. But the Italian tactician said no. His heart remains in Marseille. Not out of sentiment, but strategy. He sees something there, something worth staying for. And while boards negotiate and managers weigh destinies, players too begin to hear the call of home. Federico Chiesa, the name still echoes in Turin, still burns bright in the hearts of Azzurri fans, is at a crossroads. He has long admired Liverpool, the club, the anthem, the roar of Anfield. But admiration alone cannot guarantee minutes. And for Chiesa, game time is non-negotiable. As Romano understands, his priority is clear: a return to Italy. Italian clubs have made contact, early steps, quiet conversations, but interest is real. And for Chiesa, who once lit up the Euros with fire and fury, a return home may be what reignites the flame. In the corridors of European power, silence never lasts. Phones buzz, agents meet, executives vanish behind closed doors, and every whisper becomes a headline, if you know where to listen. Fabrizio Romano does, and through his lens, we don't just see transfer news. We feel it, because these aren't just moves. They're decisions that alter the paths of clubs, players, and legacies. Cristiano Ronaldo may be nearing his final chapter, but even in his quiet steps, he moves the game. Luis Henrique's signature isn't just ink on paper, it's belief. Joan Garcia is not just a signing, he's a signal. Lenglet, Chiesa, Thomas Frank, all pieces in a grander chessboard, shifting beneath our feet. This is the theatre of football, where every deal has its drama, every rumor has its roots, and every name has its moment. And so, as the sun sets on another day in the beautiful game, one thing is certain: the saga never sleeps. And as Fabrizio Romano will tell you, here we go is never the end. Like and share, and don't forget to subscribe to TC Sports News.